What up, YouTube? This is Boneyard Inc. And I think I might have found a solution to my speed control problems. So my problems with my speed control is that it would quietly just, as someone put it, quietly pass away. I'd be running it and the power would go out and it would deliver no power to my whole system, my gyro, my steering, which is basically the same thing, but yeah, it would cut power to my whole system. And anytime I had the speed control plugged into my receiver, nothing would work. That happened to me twice. 2 speed controls went out just like that, just stopped working and did not work again. It wasn't the on and off switch. The problem was that it was the internal BEC. I did a lot of research, a lot of talking to Castle, and I found out that the linear BEC inside of the speed control is only rated for 1 amp, which isn't very much. But if you're only running a basic steering servo will not pull more than 1 amp from your speed control, in theory. But in theory doesn't work for me because I have the original Traxxas steering servo that came with my Rustler when it was just a brushed motor system. It's the same steering servo that's in there, very basic. But for some reason, my steering servo in combination with my gyro, going at high speeds, my gyro was counteracting my wheels so much when I was going at high speeds, it ended up pulling together, the gyro and the steering servo, because they're both connected, was pulling more than 1 amp out of my speed control, which in turn would blow out the linear BEC and it would stop working. So I was pulling more than 1 amp out of my speed control through my BEC. So my solution, after doing lots of research and talking to other guys, online and through YouTube, I got an external 10 amp BEC. It's made by Castle. I would show you how I soldered it into my new speed control, but I won't show you because I didn't do it, my hobby shop did it for me. But I took it out for a run. I ran it all day with a 6-cell setup, or ran it for a whole bunch of times, and my speed control did not shut down. So for me, I do believe that an external 10 amp BEC is the fix to my problem. And if anybody else is having a problem with their speed controls shutting down and not turning back on and not working, if you're running a high, like an expensive steering servo, which is pulling lots of amps, or you have a steering servo connected to a gyro, if you have that combo, and you have problems with your speed control, I do believe the answer is an external BEC. Something that this dude on YouTube told me, Gray Wolf 74, he showed me or told me that when you do put an external BEC right there onto your speed control, one of the things you have to do is disconnect the red wire right here from your speed control. So that wire that goes from your speed control to your receiver, you have to disconnect the red wire. But if you disconnect the red wire, you're not going to be able to plug your speed control into your Castle link on your computer if you want to make any adjustments, because you need all 3 wires attached to plug into your Castle link on the computer. So Grey Wolf 74 suggested that I get a short extension like this, leave the wires from my speed control intact. See that? Nothing's disconnected. I can actually unplug this and plug it into my computer. The red wire that's been taken out has been taken out on the little extension here. So, I don't know if that makes sense, but I can totally unplug this here, my speed control, and plug it into my computer, and I can go to Castling. So, if you do get an external BEC, have a little extension and unplug the red wire from the extension, not the red wire from your speed control. An external BEC costs about 25 bucks, and these right here, speed controls, cost 170. 25 bucks, 170. So I'm pretty pleased with the outcome, and if you have any questions, you can comment and I can try to answer any way that I can. Peace.